We runners are not great at cross training, admit it, because it's true. However, strength training is a key to injury prevention and recovery. So why not add it into your routine? No time, no equipment, no plan. Believe me, I have been there, I get it. I've used all the excuses. But watch this video today and I'm gonna teach you how you can do runner-specific strength training anywhere, anytime. So if you want to avoid being sidelined by injuries, stay tuned to learn how you can incorporate strengthening into your training. Hey everybody, I'm Steph. Welcome back to PT to Go for the runner. I am a physical therapist. I've been a physical therapist for over 10 years and a runner for over 20. And I have a passion for helping runners recover from injuries, but also prevent injuries from occurring in the first place. If you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel, hit the red button below and the bell so you get notified every time I release a new video. All right, so a runner-specific strength plan. I know, we runners do not like to cross-train. We like to go out the door and run. We're really not even good about stretching, which are all very important things in injury prevention and recovery. I have used and heard all of the excuses of why runners don't incorporate strengthening into their routine. No time for anything else, they don't have the equipment to use, they don't have a plan to follow, they don't know what to do. I get it. I've used all of these excuses myself, but working as a physical therapist, I have seen way too many runners with injuries that could have easily been prevented with a strengthening plan that's specific for their sport. Due to the repetitive impacts with running, even the slightest imbalance in strength can cause injuries. So if you don't want to be sidelined, what's the key? A strengthening plan specific for running, for your sport. I want to hear what your excuse is for not doing a strength training plan. Comment below and let me know. Before you start saying you don't have time, I want to tell you that studies have shown even 2 days a week of strength training can increase your muscle strength as well as maintain what you have built. So that can be even as little as 25 to 30 minutes of strength training to hit all the areas you need. Myself, I don't have a lot of time. I work full time, I've got kids, I've got house to take care of, I've got other stuff to do. But I want to fit that stuff in. I want to avoid injuries. I've had my fair share of knee pain, of ankle pain, of back pain. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to be sidelined and not be able to run and complete my training. So I do my strength training twice a week. I do 25 to 30 minutes. Usually I can cut it down to as I get my routine going. And I fit it in either during lunch if I have time, at the end of my day before I pick up my kids, or even sometimes after they're in bed, I'll sneak down to the basement with the little equipment that I have down there and still get an effective strength training session in. Does not have to take a lot of time. You just have to fit it in and make it part of your routine. Before you start saying you don't have the equipment, listen up. If you are new to strength training, you're gonna wanna use just body weight anyways. As you get stronger, you can start with like soup cans, bottles of water, something that's light. And then if you are working up and you don't have a gym membership, you can just buy some small weights, or I would strongly suggest investing in exercise bands. They are cheap and they will last and they can travel with you. So you don't have to break up your routine if, say, you're at your in-laws for the weekend, or you are traveling at a hotel that doesn't have a gym. You can take your bands with you and still get some strengthening sessions in, even if you're on vacation. There is a link in the description below for the exercise bands that I like. If you don't have sliders or a TheraBall, one of those big therapy balls, you can use furniture movers. You can use a plastic bag, frisbee, a rolling chair. You can get creative with this, just don't get hurt. But I guarantee you have something at home that you can use to get these exercises done. All right, and lastly, your excuse may be you don't have a plan. You don't know what exercises to do. Well, I can tell you there's a ton of them out there online. Make sure you know your source if you are doing a search and finding one that way. I have created one based on some exercises I have done Throughout my time learning exercises and working on my own running during physical therapy school and my early working career, and now working with my own running coach who has given me a strength plan, I've taken some exercises from basically all of those experiences. My program includes exercises that not only do I like to do, but that I have found effective in strengthening all the areas that we as runners need to strengthen to avoid injuries. Many of them are backed by research showing they elicit the strongest muscle contraction for the targeted muscle. So if you want to get your hands on mine, all you have to do is sign up for the mailing list on my website, and I will send you a copy of the free, it's absolutely free, copy of my runner-specific strengthening plan. And then there's video tutorials on how to do those. But as always, if anybody has any questions, always let me know if you're not sure how to do something or why you're doing something. All right, runners, so no more excuses that you don't have time, you don't have equipment, or you don't have a plan. I have given you ways to do it all. You can add in a runner-specific strength plan to your routine, and you can do it anywhere. Please hit the like button below, share with your fellow running family and friends to help them prevent injuries as well, and thanks for watching.